Players are ready. We're going to send it down to the hype tunnel. Our players for the final 10 for Saturday Night Speedway are underway. We have Zero, and there is going to be Zavko holding on to the Major Infinite Dab. We have Sir9, Geronimo, Glitchtastic, Kai Ret, Terabyte, Marshall, Trupa, Chino, and My Style, who are going to hold your final 10 positions here. Again, the paid placement and the dabs continuing over. Out of everything, really, though, I love the fact that Geronimo has that shirt. I love that shirt. I really do.
It's very nice, especially for how he's been playing today. It feels like he's kind of being nice to everybody in a way to where he's a different player now. He's doesn't care about being the nice person anymore. He's being the absolute savage on and off the racetrack. So going into this, we'll see if he's able to solidify himself. Ideally, a top 5 spot is probably what Geronimo's looking for in this one. Securing yourself a Final 10 placement is obviously really good. He hasn't had the best of luck in Final 10 so far, so I think a top 5 would be really ideal for him. And for Sir9, pretty much will ideally secure this first place spot, and Will looks like he was able to easily slide past that one. Nicely done for him to be able to secure that one so easily, so swiftly. I was going to say don't bring the camera to him because I already saw him doing it on the stage, but it had to do it anyways.
I'm curious to see if that's just going to be a thing, and he ends up unplugging either unplugging the headset or he's just giving himself a headache. I have no idea what's going on. Sir9 already going straight to Twitch chat, and there's something he is saying, and he is shaking his head no. I think that it's the Geronimo bad luck, I'm guessing.
It's got to be. They're both going to finish in 9th and 10th place here because of the Geronimo curse. You're going to see Sir9 dropping down to 9th or 10th place, and that is just going to be just being in the vicinity of Geronimo does that to you.
Well, Sir9 got 4th, and then Geronimo got 7th, so it looks like they were just battling against each other. The bad luck continues. Both of them are Geronimo, and we do see Sir9 is currently in Twitch chat. He gave me this curse. Geronimo, get rid of this crap on me.
Yeah, I mean, that's what happens when you're next to him. You get hit by everything, and that's just, I mean, he still got 4th place in the first race. It's not like it's a bad spot for him to be in, but, you know, Geronimo trying to throw his curse onto somebody else. Sir9 is going to be his ideal of some of those qualifiers, and now we see Zavko taking back-to-back races in the final 10 in first place. Don't go back to the camera, but you see Sir9 in 9th place right now. Hasn't tried to get back up, but he's still in that 9th place and actually gets knocked back to 10th. The curse is real. The Geronimo curse has affected Sir9, and now you see him getting up out of his chair. The Geronimo curse is it's hitting hard.
It's definitely hitting hard, and that's going to put him into a very nasty situation.
He's moving seats.
Having a lot of fun.
Is
he really moving seats right now?
Yeah,
he is moving seats. He's moving as far away as possible. Sir9, all the trash talking that was going on before the races, he was in first. Geronimo and Sir9 now looks like they're having a race on stage. I would love to see like a chair race where they just kind of have to use their feet to go from one side of the stage to the other, and that determines the champion.
That's an interesting.
That could be a thing, right?
Yeah, that could be interesting. But Sir9 getting 10th place into that race is not going to be the greatest for him. The greatest for him, as we saw in chat, Sir9th place is actually going off in chat right now, and that's a name to go through.
That's a huge thing.
Sir9th place. That's hard hitting.
And Geronimo is Geronimoing himself right now in the leaderboards, currently sitting in, I believe, 5th or 6th place right now.
Who's doing better than Sir9?
And but wow, Sir9, I don't know what to say, and Sir9's not even on the screen right now.
I've never even thought about saying Sir9th, and that's such a genius name. I have to give so much props to whoever said Spookboard in chat. That is just like, I don't know how we haven't heard that before, but you see how far away Sir9's playing, and you see him in first right now. So ideally, getting away from Geronimo might be the case for him to do better, because Geronimo currently has his whole curse going for him as he's sitting in 8th place. So maybe, you know, getting that extra movement away from Geronimo has saved him a little bit.
Is this actually a thing that's happening right now? Is there actually a curse that is going on the stage? And all of a sudden, it's working very well. Sir9, all of a sudden, now in first place with a not too far lead here, and it's going to get that double box item, now moving down to 2nd. And Sir9 going to be getting a banana and a mushroom, classic items that you're going to see in first place. And this is a battle right now.
You know what I love is that, so we have to use the RF cam, which is actually the freelance cam, because Sir9 is so far away from his actual game cam that we have to have the actual camera on him because of how far away he is from Geronimo and the actual screen. As you can see the zoom out. This is how far away Sir9 is from his actual screen. And this is impressive because he's still in first place right now, and he's still holding on to a pretty steady lead too.
It's got to have the screen equivalent of like a 13-inch screen, and he's still playing and has a huge dominating lead against his 2nd place player, Kai Ret. Kai Ret now in 2nd. He definitely needs.
Awesome Michael and Shed says, wow, it works. Yeah, so apparently being away from Geronimo will end up doing a lot better for you. As Sir 9 is going to see a blue shell coming in towards the end of the race, and this is actually going to be really bad for him as he ends up actually having the horn at the end, so he's not going to have to worry about that at all. The red shell is going to come in, though. He's going to get hit at the end, and he's going to actually lose second place there, and he's going to lose back down into second place, losing first place there away. He did get a little bit away from Geronimo's curse, though, so that's still really good. Now you see it actually works out for him to be that far away from the screen.
I'm curious if he's going to keep it that way the entire time. So who ended up getting first in that one again? Was it Zovko?
I believe Zovko got another first place victory again. I believe it was one of the Metal Marios. There's two of them, so Zovko's shaking his head. So it's not him, it's the other Metal Mario, who is Kyret, I believe.
And Sir 9 is blaming the seat at this point, so I'm curious to see if whether or not he goes and grabs another seat from one of the unused players, or whether he really is not going to happen. If they end up switching seats, we're going to see. He is playing. Yeah, that is a good question right now. Glitch-tastic is just looking around, having a wonderful time. He's thinking, I'm just racing. I'm in third place right now. Sir 9 moving up to fourth with that race.
He's still 12 points away from that first place, but Sir 9 being that far away from Geronimo really seemed to help his case. So we'll see now moving forward if Geronimo is going to slowly inch forward towards Sir 9, because I think that's his most ideal strategy going Peaches as well. And apparently Sir 9 has gotten even farther away from his screen.
He's so far gone, we can't even see him on the regular camera anymore.
And he is so far away that I don't know if he can even see his screen anymore. You see the RF cam here. He's just that far away, and he's actually impressively far back from his screen that I'm not sure how he's playing.
I just looked back as well. I had to mute up my mic for a second just to look back, and he is so far
away. He's behind Zovko.
You can literally have about 4 or 5 chairs in front of him, and he's still hitting into fourth place right now. Marshall
away from Geronimo seems to be the case here. You see how far away Sir 9 is from his actual seat. This is a beautiful camera to actually look at. Playing behind Zovko somehow, still being able to secure a third place so far. Now getting himself into second with that red shell. He's going to have to avoid anything with that red shell, but it looks like connected with a different player. So finding himself that first place spot here.
Likely going to do so. All of a sudden, out of nowhere, Sir 9 going to be stealing the first place away from Glitch-tastic. Amazing racing. Sir 9, barely the chair going the further away, the more likely he's going to get first place. We're probably going to see Sir 9 playing from the casting booth at this point.
Yeah, he's just Xing out Geronimo. He said, get away from me. He doesn't need sound or anything. Being that far away, obviously, he's just gonna hope. And it seems to be working out, just being that far away from Geronimo. Geronimo said, stay away from me. You don't want to be near him. See, Geronimo is keeping the curse, though. It looks like Zovko and Zero are embracing the curse, are embracing the Sir 9 luck, I guess, and getting away from the Geronimo curse.
I have no idea what is going on right now, but Geronimo still, again, 7th in the leaderboards, and Zovko and Zero now joining in. I'm guessing everybody's just going to move all the way to the back of the arena, away from their screens, and they're just going to go soundless and see whether or not that's going to be a good placement for him. Zovko said, nah, I need some sound.
Zovko's already given up on this situation. Zero is going to need some of that Sir 9 luck going from here, so that's why you're seeing him kind of go next to him. This is where you see Sir 9 go to like 5th or 6th, and Zero gets first place. So we're going to see slowly the luck switch throughout the entire stage, as we see everyone getting away farther from Geronimo is doing a lot better in the tournament so far. So we'll see how that's going to affect them. Going into this 5th race here, we are going to be seeing a hot start for Sir 9 in that first place spot. Going to have a red shell defensively to go forward into this race. I just love how far away he is.
He didn't get any farther this time. He's still in the same spot, but now that's maybe the reason why he's only in second instead of first place. And now Zovko going to be joining in on the conversation with Zero and Sir 9. And now we have a 3-way battle away from their screens. And apparently it's a curse thing that works. They're all right now battling for position. Zovko currently sitting all the way in 10th place, felt the curse, so he decided to say, you know what, I'm going to pull back. He is very far away from the rest of the pack. Geronimo taking away the curse, putting on somebody else, now sitting in 3rd place.
And apparently Zovko got that 10th place finish in the last one, so maybe the curse has moved over to Zovko, and now Zovko's trying to transfer it over to Sir 9, and that's why he's sitting next to him in this case. But it seems like Geronimo's still trying to hold on to his curse, is going to be in that spot here, not moving. And Geronimo said, I don't mind this at all, look at all my friends. And then just sees everyone around him is just so far away from him. We're seeing the blue shell coming in, and that's why Sir 9 is not going to be able to get away from that blue shell manipulation. He goes into the second item box here, but unfortunately won't get an item and drops down to 4th place in the second one here. You're going to see Kyret leading
fourth place with that Piranha Plant, trying to gain some momentum, but right now he has 2 other players in front of him that he's jogging. He ends up getting hit, he falls, and he is screaming right now. He's getting out of his chair, and he's currently falling all the way down to 10th. Geronimo moving all the way into 2nd place. Kyrat now in 1st, and Geronimo has the opportunity now to get into 1st place and throw the curse away, and Sir9 would be the one with it. Glitch-tastic sitting in a 3rd red shell. Is he going to do it? Kyrat going to be stealing 1st place. Absolutely phenomenal racing here in this race right now.
I think Zavgo gave the Geronimo curse back to Sir9 there. I think he obviously finished in Sir9th place there, so we're now going to see Sir9 embracing his name and getting that Sir9th place, as you see Kyrat taking that 1st place out. But so maybe the curse went from, because of Sir9 backing up so far, it actually went over to Zavgo, and then Zavgo backed up in that race and then transferred that curse back onto Sir9. So now Sir9 has it again. So now it's up to this case. He's actually moving his monitor so far away from Geronimo that they ideally have no bad spot to be in here. You see how far away Sir9 really is now. The momentum switch really coming in here. Now that he's close to nobody, he really has a chance to win this whole race here.
We're looking, it's so far away, you can even see on the far end, you have Roseanne and you have Oliver over there currently trying to look away, and then Sir9's just kind of sitting so far away, and then we have Kevin over there, we have the bartenders, and by the way...
And Nightcrawler.
Nightcrawler, looking over at the chat, Cloud FN said, I didn't think Mario casting could be so intense. You would be surprised the things that we could cast here in the HyperX.
Where the curse is going to go, because currently it's on Sir9, but being this far away, he's not even in his camera. He's nowhere near it. He's on the other side of the entire stage. Had to move his monitor. I don't know how you can see anything, but he's currently doing it. He's trying to get out of that top or the bottom half of the group there.
I'm telling you, at some point he's going to end up in the last race. He's going to be up here with us in the casting booth, sitting between us, commentating his own game while he's saying the casting curse or the Geronimo curse is still effective. But he ended up getting against Sir9 in that last race, and Zero moving away as well. I think they're all just having a lot of fun right now because they know they already have a paid position.
Yeah, it's just obviously being in the final 10 will secure that paid position, but now we're seeing Zavgo and Zero sitting next to each other, maybe sharing some of the curse here. I just ideally want to know who has the curse, because Geronimo actually seems pretty fine so far. He's racing pretty well in these races and has pretty decent finishes, and I believe is currently sitting in a around 7th place spot, so it's not too bad, but there's a current 4-way tie competition still at the back half of this to see exactly where they place. Now you see on Sir9's screen, he's so far away, he didn't even know there was a tree there probably. Now he's going to run into it again, and now Sir9 is running into every single tree because he can't see, and that is the thing. You either get rid of the curse or you end up hitting every tree in your path.
Absolutely, and Glitch-tastic, by the way, looking at the leaderboards, is going to extend his lead by 3 points, taking over Kyrat, Zavgo, and Sir9, holding into a tie for 3rd place, but we can also see at the very end, he does have the coin. Chino gonna be your winner for this race. Absolutely phenomenal. Chino feeling very confident right now.
And it seems like if you're on the other half of the stage, you're actually in an okay spot. Glitch-tastic being next to Geronimo is actually still currently holding on to the 1st place spot. So again, in that race, so he's really going to hold on to a substantial lead going into this one. And just nicely done so far overall. Kyrat able to kind of solidify himself a top 3 so far into this one. It looks like the race for 3rd, though, is really close between Zavgo, Chino, and Sir9 here.
And Sir9, I think he has moved even further away. We're looking at him, and they're looking at the camera. I have no idea what he's looking at because he's so far back.
Oh, he's in the back by the ramp.
Wow, he continues to get even further away at this point. I'm not even sure how he's able to play. He can't even see over the bars. That's how far away he is right now.
Yeah, he also has another obstacle with the Red Bull DJ booth in front of him. So
I love that booth right now.
I'm interested to see how he's going to play through this one, and we'll definitely see it going forward into the 7th race, actually, if he's able to get into a nice spot here. And now we're going to see the race is starting and kicking. We'll see if Sir9 is able to get himself back up into the top 3. Obviously, it was trash talking saying he was going to take 1st, but you know, with the Geronimo curse being sat next to him, it doesn't seem like that is going to be the case for him. And we'll now see the Metal Mario leading the charge there. Sir9 just so completely far away from the screen. You can see his monitor and you can see Stefan, the cameraman, but there's no Sir9 to be said. He's standing there in the back of the ramp arena on the stage. He's doing all right.
He's actually in 3rd place. He's battling for 2nd against Marshall right now in 1st place. Not that far away. This is absolutely insane to see that Sir9 moving farther and farther away from his monitor, actually doing better. Going to be moving into 4th place, leading into lap number 2. And we actually see somebody battling with an Isabel character and another Peach Gold character. This is an absolutely insane race. And Sir9 really showing some tenacity, hitting into 3rd place against Marshall and trying to keep that lead as far away from our 1st place player as possible.
And if you're you're just tuning in here at the arena or on Twitch, you might be wondering why exactly Sir9's on the ramp behind the entire stage, and that's because he sat next to next to Geronimo, and Geronimo has a curse. Geronimo's curse is where he gets hit by absolutely everything and gets knocked out of some of the best qualifying spots and dropped all the way to 9th or 10th place. And that, considering Sir9 was sat next to him, Sir9 ended up getting that bad luck to start out these few races. So he slowly started to get farther and farther away. Now we're on the 7th race, and now he's almost as far away as possible as he can get to actually even have his controller connect.
You can have right now for first place. Sir9 going to be in 5th place, going to get a star, using that to his advantage. Now moving up to 3rd place again, Zovko with a 3-shell combo, and he's going to secure himself 3rd place. He's getting better the further away he gets from his screen.
Yeah, gets a 3rd place finish, and that's actually going to be really important on his overall placement in this tournament. Obviously, you saw, I believe, Zovko ended up getting a nice finish right there, trying to get back into the top 3 again. You see Glitchtastic still solidifying his lead, and that is going to be really good for Glitchtastic. This might be a free week for Glitchtastic, considering Sir9 being sat next to Geronimo has considerably affected his racing so far. So now we see Glitchtastic with a pretty sizable lead in that 1st place spot. We'll see exactly where Sir9 fares with the rest of the group after his 3rd place. Now Geronimo is getting slightly closer to Sir9, and there you see Sir9 has to run away because the curse is trying to be spread. Geronimo is currently sitting in 8th place, so actually not too far back because of how tight the point spread is. You're seeing the sadness coming out from Geronimo.
I'm very sorry for what I said while we were playing Mario Kart. It's more like sorry for the curse I have while we're playing Mario Kart, right? That's what you're really thinking about it.
Ideally, he's sorry for the curse that was put upon him by some of the Mario Kart gods that decided they wanted to smite Geronimo, and now he's apparently the curse can be spread. So that is interesting because it's happening so far, and now we'll see exactly where Sir9 is going to be in this final race for the final 10. He's currently sitting at 43 points, and that is only a 5-point difference between 2nd place and 6th place. So this last match is actually really, really important.
It really is. We're going to go back into Yoshi Can, and we still have an Isabel character. I don't know who's using the Isabel character. That's normally what we had seen from Sir9, but then you heard last week, Sir9 said that Isabel was being a bad dog, and now he's sitting on the far end of the stairs. He's so far away from his screen, it's like he's playing, if you had to actually retrospect it, he's playing basically on the size of a Game Boy. That's how far away he is, but the further away he is, the harder it is to race, and he's currently sitting in 5th place right now away. It's almost so bad. I really feel like his controller at this point is disconnecting, but he's literally riding the edge of the red zone, hitting it, almost getting hit by the Yoshi shell.
I feel like you gotta have some latency issues being that far away from your actual Switch, but it's working out for him so far. He's gonna use a mushroom boost here to get himself into a 4th place spot. Has another one to get.
And now we're going to see whether or not we're unfortunately going to see Sir9 move down into 7th, but he doesn't care. He's just having a great time.
And now we have speculation in the chat that it's actually the chair that has the current curse on it. But currently with Sir9 being in 7th, I feel like he might still have that curse. That red shell is going to connect. He's going to try and hit with another one. It is going to connect as well, and that's going to drop Kyret all the way down to 2nd place. He's at least still going to finish in 2nd there for the last race of tonight. Marshall being able to take 1st place there, definitely going to be huge for him.
I'm absolutely floored by everything going on. Sir9 basically walking away. That curse is absolutely real. And with that being said, he is, I'm guessing, going to the bathroom. He's probably just really feeling the effects of everything right now, and he is just out of here.
He's going somewhere, and it's as far away from Geronimo as possible, and it's going to be the bathroom, so hopefully not to see him follow him there. Okay, good.
Absolutely. And with that being said, we're going to send it down to Josh. Josh has an interview. Josh, take it away.
Buddy, it's okay. It's okay. It's not forever. Things happen. Things happen, buddy.
The Geronimo curse is real.
What you want to tell everyone what happened?
He touched me, and then I got 10th place. No, but no, the Geronimo curse is totally real. I literally was getting smacked around the entire day.
Yeah. So you guys know that Geronimo doesn't just have the curse; it's also highly infectious. So do you want to explain how it is and how it impacts you?
You're suddenly really bad, and you're playing just as bad as him. So it's like I lost like years of me playing, and now I'm just playing like Geronimo. You might as well put me as 15th seed or whatever he's at now, because I'm no longer good at Mario Kart. I'm done.
Do you hear that? He got Geronimo'd. It's if only it was that simple, right? Do you believe that it really could have that big of an impact on you, though? I mean, this seemed like it can't be this infectious that it happened in a matter of 3 seconds.
He touched me. I don't know. I have never seen something like this before where I was getting hit that much. I got 10th place like twice or 3 times almost. So I'm never touching Geronimo again. It's over.
Absolutely terrifying, and you heard it here first. I'm going to send it back to the casters and hear their opinions on it.